Oh, some prickly leaf. Yes. So if that starts up, so if someone's online right now, it'd be great. Probably not. Well, let's just wait and see, I guess, right? Anybody on? Not a soul in sight, of course. Never on for me. Never ever ons. And we'll start here, I guess. Hope someone shows up. If they don't, then I'll just switch over in a minute. Oh. Simple as that. No one shows, and I'm thinking about turn your dance, everybody goes around. Well, if no one's gonna show, I'll just do my skit and do my thing. All right. Hello, everyone. Welcome. My name is Mike. This is Everitt Archery. We're gonna talk about this bow that I've been shooting. It's been a struggle. So this is my samick Discovery 62-inch recurve bow, and it's a great bow. Problem is, it just doesn't work for me half the time. So I'm gonna try something different. Oh, seriously, look right in the eye. So I'm gonna try and take this off and try a different stabilizer today. So this is for a compound bow. This is the Octane 5.5-inch stabilizer. It has a little like dampener and the vibration dampener in there, but wobbles really nice. So I've been noticing when I shoot this bow, I know I need little cat hairs on this, because when you hear this, it sounds like it's really loud. It hits up there a little bit and it hits down, so it's really loud. So what I'm gonna try and do is I'm gonna try and take that off. I'm gonna take that one off, this one for now, and I'm gonna try something different. Hi, yes. Says hey and yes. Hey, what's up? We're gonna try this. What is this called? This is the friggin' Limb Saver like super coil. It's about like a 3.5-inch super coil, and I'm gonna just shoot some arrows. Shout out! This is a shout out to Mr. Marlene Rose. Is that how you pronounce it? What up, Marlene? We got 9 people in here. So we're gonna shoot this bow. This is the samick Discovery 62-inch axle. 62 inches tip to tip, 35-pound draw weight. It has the Trophy Ridge Fatal 4 on here. It has a cheap Cartel plunger on here, a cheap rest on here. I'm gonna swap out for time being just using this. This is the samick. I can't speak. I'm gonna call you Rose 244. This is the Limb Saver Super Coil. It has a quick connect for the bee stinger. It has some Limb Saver dampers on here. I'm about 15 yards. I'm going to shoot 3 under. I am using Eastern Carbon Legacy arrows. You can't see it. Eastern Carbon Legacies. Went from 9 people to like 4. That's going to suck. So, well, the 4 I got, why don't you guys just hit that thumb button? Give me a thumbs up. It doesn't cost you much. At least it'll help me grow. I will say I do shoot. This is a 300 tab. I'm going to shoot about, 6 arrows. I'll try to call them out as I shoot. And see how it goes. I was out here yesterday. I didn't do too well. And I forgot my goddamn thing. You know, I told myself yesterday, bring your arm guard. They don't have my arm guard. I have to bring it with me. So I'm gonna just do it. And I just got, and by the way, I get the wrist slap too. That was to the right. That was good, but again, wrist slap. That was, when I say good, it was center, but it was in the red. I do have a problem with this bow for some reason. I might need to adjust my brace height. I always have an issue with this bow when I shoot. It's always hit my wrist. I don't know why, but it just does. No matter what I do. Just like that again. It always hits me right about there. Just enough it don't clear. I mean, I can probably try to bring my string closer to my face inwards. Hopefully that will not do that. Stuart, 2004. Is Marlene still in here? I'm sorry, am I saying the right name? Marlene Rose. Is that how you pronounce it? Love for you guys to give me some comments, to talk to me a little bit, so you can see what's going on. Or maybe I can do that for you, so you can see how bad this really is. This is only a 15-yard shot, guys, so it's not that bad. Ah, fuck! But it hurts so bad. It hits so bad. I gotta wait. So what I'm gonna do with you guys right now, I'm gonna go inside with you. Yeah, okay, it came out loose pretty fucking quick. I want to take you guys in the house right quick because I need to get my fucking brace, my armor, my thing. Let me see if I can show you. 3 shots already. You can see the redness already kicking in. I do have a little fire going because I'm trying to keep the mosquitoes away from me, so I'm just gonna smoke it up a little bit. Let's get this fire going a little bit better. I got some stupid ass ants too. Burn. I'm just trying to get the fire going a little bit more, so a little bit more smoky. And it's not. Of course it won't. Why would it? Anyway, let me go inside the house and get my arm guard. I will tell you this here. I do. Oh wow, it's one guy. I am using a back quiver from Spot On. I am using a X Spot. This is a water holder. What I'm doing with that is I put my, like, you know, anything I want in here because it's on this like that, you know. So, and it's a little easy to have something like that on there. So when I'm shooting, I can have my my 3 under tab in there, my glove in there. I don't put water in there. Let me just walk in the house right quick and I'll show you what I'm using for a arm guard. I try to go I can't say vintage, that's the wrong word. I try to go what's the word? I'm sorry, I can't think of the word, and there's no one here anyway. I try to go authentic or legendary. I don't know. I try to go big, like I'm trying to say instinctive. It's the wrong word. I tried to shoot instinctive with this bow, and it wasn't happening. And we got 2 people. Oh, great. Let me just put this down right quick, and I'll show you. I'm wearing. This is a really nice arm guard. I don't really use it only because It's one of those like old school ones, but when you put them on like this, it feels nice on you, and it actually works really well, actually. Problem is, when you have to tighten it down, I usually just wrap it once and tuck it underneath. I do a little twist, and I tuck it underneath the sleeve right here, tuck it, and then pull it so it stays like that. So I'm going to hit myself right about here every time, which is annoying. So without further delay, let's get the party started again. I do have a little like wrist sling on here, only because of the fact that I like to have a wrist sling on, because I want to not drop the bow, and I want to feel like I have a little bit of control with it on. It's probably a bad idea. And like, oh, for instance, see, that's what I was saying, how I put that in there. So I do that. So it might be a bad idea having this thing on, but at least I can not worry about dropping the bow if I ever needed to drop it. But again, that's something I had this extra one, so my other bow, I'm just trying to use it. If you guys are here, tap that screen, give me a thumbs up, give me a comment, talk to me, tell me what you think about the bow, tell me what you think about anything in general. I don't know if I hit, but that did feel better though. So my goal for this bow is two things: just to shoot better and to shoot more comfortably. And I'm not comfortable with the bow at all. I've gotten better comfortable with this, but I always have a tendency to not release right. I think my issue is I'm getting wrist slap because I pluck instead of just letting it go. Let's go take a look right quick. Like I said, I'm at 15 yards, but that's the bow. 17-inch riser, it's ILF riser, foam core carbon limbs from Samick. It's an older bow. I say older, it's probably like 3 years old, 6 years old. 15-inch, like I said, 17-inch riser, 62 inches. The wood, nice wood handle. I think it's oak, Fatal 4, 4-pin cartel plunger. I do have a second plunger. Let's not make fun of me. I have a Shibuya plunger, but I'm just using this because I want to get it adjusted. I am using this to stabilize, and I think so where I'm liking it. Before I had a lot of vibration, now not so much. I really like using this. It has a little bit of a flex to it, so I think either this was throwing me off or it's not. I always try to figure out what's the good setup for me. I'm on arrows. All right, let's go take a look what we just did right quick and see how it goes. I do go live on TikTok and on YouTube. Yesterday I was going live on TikTok, and I was like, you know what, let me come on here and just talk to you guys and shoot the shit with you and see how it's going. All right, so at 15 yards, we got that kind of set up. It's red, gold, red. I think this one here was like my last shot. I need it. So with the Fatal 4, I'm trying to get out to 30 yards. So I want to do 20. Sorry, so I'm going to do 15, 20, 25, 30. So when I'm shooting this bow, I'm basically trying to perfect. I want to get perfection on not every shot. I want at least 3 in the gold before I can move on. And yes, I'm shooting six arrows only because I want to practice with bow, and I want to forget the word. Not precise. I want to have like a mental non-thinking of what I'm doing, like this thing here. I can try to get these in. I want to try and do that without processing it in my head, if that makes any sense. So it's kind of like what's the word, guys? You can help me out. If you guys don't talk about, it's like thinking without thinking about it, like doing it without thinking about it. So oh, nice. No wonder why no one's on. Anyway, thank you for being with me still. It's 2 guys on with me still. Appreciate you guys being here. My name is Mike. This is Everitt Archery. Like I said, I'm shooting my bow. My samick, and I'm really trying to get what I can out of it. I don't hunt. I go out and I shoot my bow for fun, to relax and enjoy. So I'm just burning some wood. I get some smoke up here so I can get some. So I get the bugs not to bother me when I'm shooting. Let's see, hold on a second. I have some really old wood that needs to get burnt up, and I might have some lettuce, some of that lettuce, which is AKA leaves. Get some lettuce in here. That'll get you going. That'll get you going, kid. There we go. Anyway, 7 people. Fantastic. So, if you guys have never been here before, let me introduce myself and talk about what I do. My name is Mike. This is Everitt Archery, and I like to shoot my bows. I enjoy shooting bows. I have about 5 bows that I shoot. One of them today is my recurve bow, and that's the bow right there. I do have 2 compound bows. Sorry, I have 2 modern compound bows. Oh, little bug zap. Haha. I have a Darton, a Diamond. I have a Jennings Huntmaster. I have the samick hunting bow. I have a samick Olympic style recurve, and that's it. I'm really trying to get another samick. I want to get the samick Sage. This bow is at 35-pound draw weight, but it stacks. So when I'm at full draw, it's about 49 pounds. So my other bow is about 32-pound draw weight. So when I pull back, I'm at like 41 pounds or 42 pounds, like that. Wow, it's actually pretty good. It's funny, I'm trying to get 2 anchor points, but I'm not. Right now, it's just 1 anchor point, which is just kind of aggravating. Fuck. All right, that is pretty good. That's, you know what? We're going to go with 3 right there, and I'll show you what's going on. And my goal is I want to get these 4 pins set up out to 30, which I can never get. I think I figured out what my problem was, is my stabilizer was wrong. Let's show the way I just did right quick. 15-yard shot, 3 arrows. I released nice. My anchor point is not great. It's 1 point versus just like on my face, but it's not. That's the thing with this bow is when you shoot it right, what's the word? When you shoot it right, it will shoot good like that. I mean, look at that. That's at 15 yards. That's money, I do have a deer that I can shoot on, but honestly, I'm afraid of shooting the deer only because I don't want to shoot and miss and hit that back wall back there and blow up an arrow. So we're gonna do that. We're gonna go 20 yards and we're gonna shoot that, and we'll just see if we can keep the momentum going and not worry about missing. I'll pull these out right quick and we see how it goes. Again, you're about 5 guys here. Hit that thumbs up. Hopefully you guys like what you see. Please send some comments my way so I can talk about it. So what you guys think. If you guys are new to archery, if you are seasoned vets, if you never shot a bow before, if you're curious about shooting a bow, let's talk about it, And let's, I have a lot to talk about. Love to get some feedback. This channel was about sorry. I love it when I hear the flies get popped. Oh, it's the best music in my ears. Anyway, like I said to you before, I don't hunt. I like to shoot my bow because it's a mental relaxation for me. It's just like going to the gym, For me anyway. I just like to do that, and that's my thing. So that's why I shoot my bow. So if you guys have ever shot a bow before, let's talk about it. If you've never shot a bow before, but you're curious, again, let's talk about it. I'd love to hear some feedback from you guys. Let's see, where the hell are we? We're gonna walk back to about 20 yards. I was here yesterday and I didn't do too well. That's about 20 yards right there. I know there's a lump on the floor. I'm gonna move. It's funny with archery because you get a bow, you build a bow, right? And the way you build a bow will determine the way the bow shoots. That makes any sense. If you put the wrong stabilizer on, the bow might shoot like crap. If you put the right stabilizer on it, the bow will shoot great. This particular stabilizer right now is giving me less vibration. If I have another stabilizer on it, it's going to be more vibration. If I put a long stabilizer on this thing, it might just throw everything off. So you never know. So that's the cool thing about bows. Like, I bought this stabilizer and I didn't like it originally. I was like, oh, it's horrible. It's too much. And I swapped it out. And for a long time, I shot the other one I just showed you. And I loved it, you know. And right now, this one right now is actually working for me for some reason. Maybe because I have my my arm guard on and I'm not hitting my arm as much. I mean, I am hitting my arm. I don't know about it. All I know is right now my arrows are shooting pretty well. So if I can hit 20 yards, and I can't do 25 because I don't know what 25 is at this current moment. If I can do 3 in gold for 20, I'll be happy. At least I know I can eventually bump back to 25. So basically, if I do that, yeah. So anyway, sorry, I'm just talking to myself. Let's see, I got 2 people here. So what I was saying, if you look at, you can't see my pins. My pins, I'll show my pins in a second. Let me just shoot this arrow right quick first and see what happens. A lot of times I like to dial in. I never can dial in right sometimes. That was horrible. That was actually gross. It just dropped. Dropped hard, honestly. The big one. The medicine. That did not make it where I want to make it. 1 second though. Let me just get myself in the groove and I'll talk about this right quick. I think I'm in the right spot for my 20. I don't know yet though. All right, that was gross. So let me talk about this right quick. So you can see that. See my pins? The top pin is a 15. You can't really see the yellow one. There's an orange one right there. It's my 20. If I go to 25, all I need to do is just bring that pin that close. Right now, my 20 is not working the way I want to work. I mean, I'm hitting too low, which I don't like. Sorry for the high vis back here. We got a lot of weird coverage in the back. But honestly, when I started shooting this bow, I couldn't shoot it. I'll be real. I could not shoot this bow. When I first bought it for the first time, I couldn't shoot it because my back muscles was too weak. When you're pulling like 49 pounds on a bow, on a recurve, it's a whole different animal. Now I can kind of pull it back. No problem. That was better. I can pull it back with no problem now. But before, for a while, I couldn't do it. Because it was just, I would shoot 3 arrows and my arm would shake. My forearm would shake, my back tension would be off. And I'm plucking, I can feel it. It's funny with this bow, if you do it wrong, your shot is off. Like I said, the 15-yard shot, I shot it, I was releasing right. I think I'm plucking. If you're still there and you're not there, fantastic. Fuck, that was horrible. Hello. I'd love to say, if you can say hi, it'd be great so I know I'm talking to. I'd like to talk to my audience. If you guys are there, I'd love to talk to you and see what's going on. You give me a to, yep, if you guys can just say your name or say something to me on the comments, it'd be great. I'll love to see what's going on and say hi. I will introduce myself. My name is Mike. This is Everitt Archery, and we're shooting a recurve bow today, just trying to get the feel for it, trying to get some good shots in. And right now, I'm not doing too well. And I get the bug zapper out. Sorry. Bug zapper is going on and popping. So we shot about 20 yards just now. They dropped pretty bad. That one was a decent shot, but they all dropped like a bag of rocks. Not ideal. So I might need to lower my pin a little bit just to see. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pull this thing back. I'm going to lower my pin sight a little bit. Hopefully that will get me a better option to hit something. If you guys ever shot a recurve bow, you understand how frustrating it could be shooting a recurve bow, because when you shoot a recurve bow, it's all you. All right, let's be clear. I have compound bows. I shoot my compound bows. Love them. All you have to worry about doing is just a nice tension release pull. Like, which what I mean is, you have the string, you hold the trigger, you squeeze it, you pull back, and you pull, and your arm will naturally pull back. But when you're doing this, you have to let your fingers loose and pull back. And sometimes pulling back doesn't work because the way you do it. So if you do it wrong a couple of times, you're just going to be wrong. So when you're doing it, you have to really you have to have really good finger control. That's the word. Stay right there, guys. Let me get something right quick. Sorry if I'm a little bit of a chatterbox. I'm just trying to be a good host and talk to you guys, see what the deal is. Let's see. We're gonna move my sight pin down a scotch. So if you guys ever shot a bow, I'm sure some have, some haven't. I need a pin. I need something to see. So I need a sight on my bows. I tried my best to shoot without a sight with this bow. Wasn't happening. Just was not happening. That's the wrong one. It wasn't for me. As much as I wish it was not for me. All right, try that. So I had to basically move the pin just a little bit. It's probably too much anyway. I mean, it's a 5-yard difference, but depending on how it is, we'll see how it goes. So we're gonna try this out. Hopefully we do it right. So the trick is, when you're shooting a bow, you need a couple of things that you need to do. One, get a bow that you can pull back comfortably, not pull it back and be struggling. You need a bow that you can pull back easily and comfortably. You can pull it back 60 to 80 times, no issues. So you need to find an anchor point on your face, which is you bring the bow up, pull it back, find the spot, then that's it. It looked better though. It was high. It looked better. Anyway, so an anchor point would be when your hand touches your face. Usually a string touches your nose and touches the side of your face. It's a 2-point anchor, which means when you go to shoot, it's always there. That's when you bring the string in, so you know exactly where you need to be at when you're shooting. If you don't have that, you're guessing. Like right now, I'm kind of guessing on where I need to be every time I bring this bow back, which I don't want to do. So that's right now, my problem is I'm having that problem with this bow. I've gotten used to the weight, but I'm having a real big problem just getting my anchor point on my face, which I hate. That was actually money. Teach me how to Dougie. Teach me how to Dougie. That was bad, but it's shot clean. So one is dead center. The other two are in the red top. But again, when you release wrong, it's going to show. We got 2 people in. Let's hit that thumbs up, guys. Let's give me some comments. Let's chat with me. Love to hear you guys' information. Damn, sorry again. If you might see a little bit of smoke. That's because I'm just smoking out the bugs so I don't get zapped or bit. But so far right now, this does feel nice. My bow is loud. Yes, I know. I will get some monkey ears, some monkey tails on this at some point. Right now, I just want to shoot it and enjoy it. So I kind of gave up my last 2 shots. Let's be clear. Give up my last 2. I should have just focused more and shot them better. But I was like, I just want to get them in. I'll show you what's going on. So we're about 25 yards. And the other thing is, when you're shooting your bow, you have to have a really good steady arm. The H will happen here. Dinner's ready. All right. So you can see, like, this one was. I thought that one was a gold, like a bullseye. I mean, it's in the gold. So basically, this is my last shot. It just tinkered out a little bit. They went up like that, ting 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 ting, and then they went in. Then the one just flopped out horribly. But that's what happened. So we're gonna do one more grouping and then see how it goes. And hopefully, I can get this nice and be straight for dinner. Welcome, welcome. If you have been here before, my name is Mike. If you haven't been here before, my name is Mike. This is Everitt Archery, and we're doing some shooting. Hope you enjoyed the live. I'll be on for another like 5 more minutes. If you can just stay with me for 5 more minutes and hit that thumbs up and maybe hit the subscribe button. I am trying to get 500 subscribers, so every subscriber I get will help me to that point. And again, don't cost you nothing. Just, helps me out, helps me grow my page. And hopefully you might learn something or two about archery. And who knows, maybe you might like, to try it one day. I am shooting a recurve bow right now. These are my recurve arrows with my recurve back quiver. I can never get in the same thing. I can never get it in. It's freaking aggravating. And I bought this figuring I can do that, no problem. And you buy them, I bought it. I bought the cheapest one, figuring it would work. I mean, it does work. I can't never do it right. But anyway, I'll show you the bow right quick. We'll get 5 or 6 arrows down range at 20 yards. And hopefully that'll be end of that. Like I said, hit that thumbs up, hit the subscribe. Tell me what you think. Send me some comments. I'd love to hear from you. And let's see how we do. All right. Shooting a samick Discovery ILF bow, ILF takedown. Sorry. It's a 35-pound draw weight. Couple of bells and whistles on it, nothing serious. Just enough that it's functional for me to shoot. I don't have anything too fancy on this bow. So we're gonna try and get this bad boy to tune properly. Let's see. That was not good. And you're gone. Of course you are. Let's see. Someone gets on again. If they don't, I'll just get off. Hello, hello, bye-byes. Damn it. That was bad. I hate when I shoot ugly. Hit a mulligan. Hit a mully. Can you not go to the right, please? I want 2 arrows. I can in the goal to be fantastic, which I know is not going to happen. Last shot. Believe. If you believe in me. That was not a good belief. Anyway, you guys have been great, even though you're not there. I will take some notes that I do like this stabilizer. Anyway, I'll get off because you guys are gone. Oh, geez, you got one person left. Fantastic. Thank you for joining me. I was getting ready to get off. Glad you're here. If you can send some comments, press the thumbs up. I'm trying to get 500 subscribers. I think I'm at like 474. If you can smash that subscribe button and at least hit the thumbs up, that'd be great. We're just doing a little bit of shooting. I'm actually done, and I'm tired. My bow is not doing what I want to do. So, yeah, that's what's happening right now. My arrows are dropping. I think I'm dropping my bow arm last minute when I'm shooting. So I have to really do some good bail shooting and just find my anchor point on this bow, and hopefully I can figure it out. Anyway, you guys are already gone. Anyway, me and strong on this. I want to say it's rewarding and also not discouraging. It's rewarding, but also hard to take in bad shots when you're shooting. You guys know what I'm talking about? This is what I'm talking about right here. I'm talking about shooting like this is not ideal for your end shots. But you know what? I'm going to just take the criticism that the bow is telling me what I'm doing wrong and then just fix it. So maybe put I don't know, I got to put my anchor point someplace else. Hopefully I'll find a better anchor point and shoot this thing better. But anyway, you guys have been great. I know you're just one person. Hopefully you can smash that subscribe and hit the thumbs up so when I leave, I can feel like I've done something good today. Because right now, a little heartbreaking. Anyway, you guys are gone, so peace, guys. Have a great night. You can hear the stress in my voice, like, oh.